And with that, we welcome you in here to Bluefield High School, WHIS Radio, and now on video production. Zach Helton along with you. Levi Barnhart on producing here on site. We got Brock and Dan in studio. Nick Eskins, Butch Mounts, Josh Watkins here with us as we're minutes away from tip-off. We'll take a break. We'll be back. National Anthem coming up, so we'll cover that up, and we'll be back shortly with starting lineups and tip-off here at Bluefield High School on WHIS and Video Productions.
The summer with the best deals in West Virginia at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. All of our new Mitsubishi vehicles are on sale, including the red hot Eclipse Cross. Take $25.45 off MSRP. Or check out one of the most affordable and fuel efficient rides on the road, the all new Mitsubishi Mirage, under $18,000. Or take advantage of the best deal of the year on the all new 2023 Outlander, $27.23 below MSRP plus 0.9% financing available. Come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton.
Don't wait until it's time to start back at school in the fall. Visit Blueprints Family Health today. We offer a comprehensive range of children's vaccines to ensure their well-being. Experience minimal wait times and swift service at Blueprints Family Health. Our medical professionals are here to provide efficient care, allowing you to get in and get out quickly. Your health is our priority, and we are committed to serving you. Check off your immunization list at Blueprints Family Health.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals, endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to a packed house, Bluefield High School. Starting lineups about to be announced here in-house. We've got them already. Starting lineups always brought to you by Blueprints Family Health. New patients are welcome at Blueprints Family Health. Their board-certified staff ready to care for you and your family. Sick visits, immunizations, health screenings, men's and women's health, and so much more. Schedule an appointment online at blueprintsfamilyhealth.com. Graham in the road grays, scarlet, cardinal dark red numbers. Graham across the chest in dark red, a little gold trim. Starting 5 for the G-men, Markel Ray, 5'9" junior guard. 5'11" freshman guard, Channy DeCibio will not start. Blake Graham, 6'2" junior guard, will get the start. Cole Sexton, 6'2" junior guard, also starting, along with 5'10" freshman guard Campbell Fix and 6'2" sophomore forward Daniel Jennings. So again, that's Ray, Graham, Sexton, Fix, and Jennings, the starting 5 for the Graham G-men tonight. Beavers in their home whites, the Jordan whites, Beavers across the chest in dark red, a little blue trim. Washington, Fields, Gore, Hairston, Keene. Starting five tonight for the Bluefield Beavers. Beavers attacking from left to right on your radio dial to begin this first half. Glad to be a part of your Friday. Whether it's on WHIS Radio, the My Radio To Go app, or Video Productions. For the 164th time, the Beavers and the G-Men. Bluefield leads this all-time series 126-37. They've been playing basketball since 1914. Bluefield has won the last 13, including both last year. The first meeting inside this gym since 1985. RJ jumps with Jennings, and the G-Men attacking from right to left control the opening tip. Ray, the junior guard, brings it across the timeline, man-to-man defense by the Beavers. In the corner, Sexton dribbles baseline, got in trouble, drops it off. That one blocked by Gore. Gore up ahead with a loose basketball to the rock. He's stuffed. Jump ball, tie up, Bluefield Beavers. So Sexton's shot blocked by Gore. Gore ran up ahead, gets the outlet. And then a block on the other end by Graham sets up an inbounds from underneath. Cameron Gore, top of the key to Washington. Gore comes back in, dribbles, loses his footing, pulls up, 12-footer, got it. Cameron Gore, first bucket of the night, 2-0. Our score 30 seconds in here at Bluefield High School. Racing across the timeline. Come the G-Men. Graham, left side. Sexton, up top to Ray. Ray attacks the paint. Picks on three defenders. One of them gets a block. Hairston with a run out. Up ahead to EJ. EJ hangs. Won't get the shot. Rebound tipped around loose. Back inside. Put back Fields. His shot is sent out of bounds. And he's scooped up off the floor by Blake Graham. And another inbound coming from underneath. So two shots blocked early by the G-Men defense. But 2-0 our score early. Inbound Gore, baseline jumper, a little strong. Rebound ripped down by Graham of Graham. 1 minute in, 2-0 our score. Ray races up ahead between the leg dribble, finds a seam. RJ picks him up the block, a kick out. Fix now attacks to the left elbow, in trouble. Drops off into the paint, loose basketball scooped up there by Gore. Another steal by Gore, up ahead to Fields. Fields couldn't handle the hot potato, and it's out of bounds back to the G-Men. 6:46, opening quarter of play tonight, 2-0 our score. Bluefield with the early advantage. Full court defense by the Beavers. And Markel Ray, All-State last year, deals with Fields right in his hip pocket as he comes across the timeline here. Drives into the paint, Euro step, drops off Jennings. No, offensive foul. RJ steps in, takes the charge. First foul of the night on the G-Men, called on Ray, his first. 6:35. First quarter, still a 2-0 ball game. G-Men dial up the backcourt pressure off the backcourt inbound. Fields deals with two defenders as he crosses. Entry pass tip, stolen by Fix. Up ahead to Ray. Ray puts it off the glass and home. Markel Ray's first bucket, two apiece. 6:18 first quarter here at Bluefield High School. Packed house here tonight. Fields deals with Ray. Almost slips and falls. Keeps the dribble. Off to RJ goes. RJ assessing the situation. Gives off to Washington. EJ barks out orders. It's a 6-minute mark. Hits the first quarter clock. Left side. He finds Keene. Keene. Left elbow to Gore. Gore drops off inside. RJ drops it in for the teardrop. And RJ Hairston will stop the game as RJ will be celebrated here. That bucket puts him over 1,000. And it's his first home game of the year. And now Buster Large will walk out and present RJ with the basketball. RJ Hairston, a tremendous athlete. Well deserved. As he throws the basketball in the stands to his mom across the way. In a high school that has bred tremendous athletes, RJ Hairston will always be on the top of that list for sure. So RJ Hairston, we celebrate his 1,000th. 4-2 our score. Bluefield now with an early lead, 5:52 remaining here in the opening period tonight inside the hot box known as Bluefield High School. Racing up ahead, Graham drops it into the paint to Jennings. Back up top, Ray, deep three, in route, front rim, no. Rebound ripped down by Washington. Washington lets the traffic clear, then brings it across the BHS logo. At midcourt, off top of the Key pick. RJ can't get the roll. Swing, Key picks up his dribble. Left to the right wing, up top, Gore. Gore between the leg dribble, man-to-man defense, splits it, and on the way, offensive foul. Campbell Fix came in, took the charge. Cameron Gore's first, Bluefield's first. 5:21 first quarter. 4-2 Beavers here early. .5:18 clock now rolling as Ray deals with Fields in the backcourt. Pick at the timeline, no offensive foul. They're going to get Graham for the moving screen. Graham was trying to set a screen for Marquell and moved his feet. Moving screen. Second foul on the G-men. First on Graham. Blake Graham, that is. And the Beavers have the basketball in the half court. Gore drops off in the corner. Keene passes up on a three. Slow left-hand dribble up top, feeds to Washington. Washington barks out orders. 3 minutes in, 2-point Beaver advantage. Keene, left wing, bounce pass into RJ off the glass with the drop step, and it's true. RJ Harrison with 4 of the 6, and the Beavers lead 6-2. Loose basketball in the backcourt, scooped up by Ray. Long outlet up ahead to Fix. Fix, 3-ball, left wing, got it. Campbell Fix with 3 the other side of the floor on the right wing. And it's 6-5, 4.5 to go, first quarter. Beavers work ahead in the half court. Washington, left wing, wants a pick from Hairston. On the roll, he's not there. Washington goes baseline, drives inside, kicks out to Gore, but the pass tipped out by Blake Graham, and the Beavers will enter it in across the way. Keene gets a breather. First sub for either team will be Jay Smith, the 6'3 sophomore guard, on the floor now for Bluefield. 1 point Beaver advantage, 4:24, clock frozen before Washington takes the inbound from Gore. Double high ball screen, ball knocked away, quick hands there by Graham, and then it hits off the foot of Washington, and Graham will take possession. Quick hands there by Blake Graham, the junior guard. He and Markel Ray, just a few of the upperclassmen, this young squad for the G-men. Jennings trapped up ahead, gets rid of it to Graham, then the loose basketball tipped away. EJ scoops it off the glass, leaves the layup short in transition. Quickly up ahead on the loose rebound, they find Ray. His first shot, no. Inside, working for the rebound, somehow brings it out of the thorn bush. Takes a hit near midcourt. He's stripped, a whistle, and a foul to call. Markel Ray had to deal with a lot of traffic there, but the foul essentially called on Sincere Fields. His first, team second. Sincere barking his case at midcourt, but will not get it. So the G-men will enter it in across the way, far sideline in front of the Bluefield fan base. Packed house here tonight at Bluefield High School. Inbounds goes to Fix, and then Fix walks with it off the inbound. Early jitters both sides here in this rivalry game. Now the G-men with their first sub of the night. Channing DeCibio, 5'11 freshman guard, into the mix now for Cole Sexton. 3:46, first quarter. Beavers clinging to that 1 point advantage. 6-5 our score. EJ brings it in the front court, drops off to Jace. In between the circles, right at the top of the key. Gore off the ball screen, top of the key three. Got it. Cameron Gore with an early 5 of the 9. And Bluefield's lead is 4 with 3:25 left opening period. Markel Ray takes on a body, then has his pocket pick from behind. The Beavers come up with another steal. Racing up ahead, RJ pokes up his dribble. Jace swings it left side to Cameron. RJ, jab step, attacks through the paint, swings it, offensive foul. RJ picks up his first on a charge as he runs over a Graham defender in the paint. Buster Large pleading his case. Third team foul for the Beavers, nevertheless. 3:09 first quarter. 9-5 Bluefield. Early in this one. Blake Graham into the front court, finds Jennings. Jennings, a couple of right-hand dribbles, switches it off to the left as he gets it to Graham. Graham with one purple shoe, one light pink shoe. Shoes of the night so far for the G-men. Jennings harassed, but Todd Baker wants a timeout as he wants to sort out his offense here. 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here. 2:49, first quarter. First quarter on the Bluefield Beaver Basketball Network, always brought to you by First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank, best business accounts in town. No analysis fees either. No transaction or item limits. Cash back on all checking accounts. Get acquainted with First Sentinel Bank at firstsentinelbank.com, member FDIC. And for our video productions crew, we definitely want to give a shout out to Stevens Mitsubishi, one of the great groups we've got here tonight. And of course, Friendship Kia. Friendship Kia open 6 days a week in Beckley. Check out KiaBeckley.com. 9-5 our score, 2:45 first quarter. As the G-men deal with his backcourt and front court man-to-man pressure. Ray finds DeCivio in the corner, his three, back iron, no. Rebound tipped around, Isabel in the ballgame now, had the ball stripped away. Beavers with numbers, up ahead. Gore attacks the baseline, reverse layup, no, won't fall. And this rebound pulled again down by Isabel. And the pass by Graham, knocked out of bounds by the stingy backcourt Beaver D. 4-point Bluefield advantage, 2:20. First quarter here tonight at Bluefield High School. Ray dribbles through four defenders. Jay Smith knocks it out of the back of his hands, out of bounds. It goes off of Bluefield. All sorts of carnage in the paint as Ray and Hairston collided. Now Ray will throw it in from just underneath the basket through the thickets of the Bluefield cheerleaders. Now some house cleaning as they get Jay Smith to tuck in his jersey. Here comes Glenn Keene. He'll give EJ a breather. And now Glenn will have to tuck in his jersey. 2:11, first quarter, 9-5. Bluefield with the early advantage. Gore with 5, Hairston with 4. Fix with 3, Ray with 2 for Graham. And now the long break there. We'll get Gore a breather. Here comes Brett Samosky, 5'10" senior guard, transfer in from Pikeview. Inbounds finally goes to Graham. Blake Graham, top of the key, picks up his dribble, shoves off to Ray. Ray has Sincere Ryan in his back pocket, dribbles out of trouble, through the defenders, drops off, baseline, Isabel, pump fake, then he's stripped on the way up by R.J. Hairston. Bluefield comes up with a loose ball, up 4 with under 2 to go, opening period. Jay Smith slows the pressure with a left-hand dribble. In between the leg, goes to work on DeCivio. In the lane, floats, switches hands, no, won't go, is left a little short, and the loose basketball off the hand of Fix on the near side, and it will stay with Bluefield. 100 seconds remaining, opening period, 9-5. Still the score, Bluefield in the half court. Man-to-man defense by the G-men as Smith from the near side gets it into RJ. RJ works out the near corner, attacks the lane. Runner won't go off the glass, and the rebound out of bounds into the Graham cheerleaders and back to the G-men. Good look there by RJ, but couldn't get it to fall. A little strong with it. And the G-men bring it full length of the court, and of course the Beavers will man up in the full court man-to-man. Markel Ray dealing with Sincere. Sincere tries to pick his pocket as Ray races across the timeline. Another moving screen, this time caught on Isabel. We'll give it right back to the Beavers. Yabrino Isabel's first foul, third on the G-men. 125, nowhere near the bonus yet, the new high school rule. Of course, 5 team fouls will send you to a 2-shot bonus in each period, and it resets at the end of the period. No more 1-and-1s in high school basketball. Samosky in the meantime drives, scoops off, Hairston slams it home. R.J. Hairston with 6. That's the Beaver lead. 11-5 our score. 1:05 first quarter. Long outlet up ahead, hits off the backboard. Isabel cleans it up, puts it up, and he's headed to the line for a pair of free throws. Wild pass there. Hits off the glass. Isabel cleans it up. Brett Samolsky hooked with his first foul of the night. 4th on the Beavers. And Yabrina Isabel, 6'3" junior forward, with some sharp gold Nikes on. Toes the line for 2. First one in route, up and through. .7. As now Cole Sexton will re-enter for Markel Ray. Cameron Gore in for R.J. Hairston. A couple of subs in between free throws, and now a late decision as E.J. Washington back in the mix for Sincere Fields. 5-point difference, one more free throw coming for Isabel. Isabel, big deep breath, heaves the right hand free throw up and good. Isabel with 2 from the free throw line. It's a 4-point difference with 1 minute remaining, opening period, here tonight in the battle of the Bluefields. Washington attacks with a left-hand dribble, swings it in the corner, wild pass, pulled down by Keene. Picks up his dribble, needs some help, up top. Drops off to Gore, Gore between the legs with 40. Kick out, Washington. Washington backs off the left hand, up top Jace. Jace drives, kicks, 3-ball, left side, Keene, front rim, no. Rebound inside, Gore gets it, floats, 10-footer, rattles home. Gore with 7 of the 13, 6-point advantage. Final 22 seconds of the first quarter. Ball loose on the floor, scooped up by Graham, bodies everywhere, all sorts of carnage. Jump ball, I believe, yes, possession error, G-Men. 13-7, 16.2 remaining in the opening period. Jamel Floyd, 5'10" junior guard into the mix, will replace Gage Palmer. Also coming out is Blake Graham. In for him goes Channing DeCibio. So DeCibio, Isabel, Sexton, Ray, and Floyd, the 5 on the floor for the G-Men, for more than likely their final possession of the first quarter. DeCibio, far corner, gets it in up top to Floyd. Floyd works on King. Game clock down to 10. Ray, top of the key, thought about attacking. EJ gives him just a little room to work. Off a ball screen, this time it's clean. Heave up by Ray from the far side, no. And the rebound pulled down by Gore as the first quarter ends. 13-7 our score at the end of 1. Bluefield leads by 6 on WHIS radio and video productions.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
If you're in the market for a new ride and looking for the best value, come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. Mitsubishi Motors has the most exciting and affordable lineup of vehicles in America, and they're all backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. And come by and check out the hottest crossover in America, the all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. They are awesome. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. Mitsubishi Motors, drive your ambition.
Beaver basketball to begin the second quarter. 6-point advantage, Bluefield, 13-7 our score. Fields in the right corner, works out of a trap as Graham switches up their defense. Drop off into RJ. RJ a little too far underneath the basket, threw it up but couldn't get the good angle. And the wild missed shot scooped up there by Jennings, and the G-men push ahead. Ray, 3 from the right wing, no good. Quick in transition, and the rebound off the leg of Jennings and out of bounds. A quick one and done. Go the G-men. 6-point Beaver advantage early in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Bilko Automall. BilkoAutomall.com. Shop online 24 hours a day. And now a steal top of the key. This time Graham with the steal, takes it coast to coast and puts it off the glass and home. Blake Graham's first bucket of the night. And it's a 4-point ball game with 7:15 remaining first half. 13-9, Bluefield on top. Washington deep on the wing. Swings in near side as Graham goes to his own look. High post, a feed inside. Gore wide open, puts it off the glass from the right block and home. Gore with an early 9. 15-9 our score. Bluefield's lead is 6 under 7 first half. Ray works it in the front court between the leg dribble, deals with Fields. Right side goes to Graham. Blake Graham dribbles out of trouble. Up top finds Ray again. Ray squares the situation up. Off a ball screen. Tries to work it back to Sexton. He's not open. Ball out of bounds. Off the G-men. And Bluefield's defense giving the G-men all sorts of trouble here early tonight. Another turnover by Graham. And EJ barks out orders as he comes across the timeline working left to right here in the first half. Swing pass, near side, 3-ball. Keene, back of the iron, no. Rebound right into the hands of Markel Ray. Ray races it up ahead, loses it, walks with it, turnover again. Bluefield basketball. Ray double dribbles with it. Keene gets a breather. Back in comes Jay Smith for the Beavers. Gore, Washington, Fields, Hairston, and Smith on the floor for Bluefield. Washington at the timeline. Top of the key. RJ swings it out to Fields. Fields cross court to Jace. Jace thought about attacking, regathers the loose dribble. Far side swings the high pass to Washington. Skies and gets it. Pulls up, deep three, in route, way off the mark. RJ saves it off the face of a G-man, but somehow Cole Sexton pulls it down. Jennings uses the elbows to work through traffic, and then he loses it. Gore with a steal. 3, halfway down and out. This time, rebound ripped out of there by Blake Graham. He'll push up ahead. Floats, finger roll, off the glass and home. Blake Graham with 4 here in the second, and the G-men back within 4. Quick in transition. RJ too far underneath. Finds Gore up top. 3, got it this time. Cameron Gore, second 3 of the night. He has 12, and the lead is 7, 18-11, 5:20 to go, first quarter. Here in Bluefield. A drive and attack, offensive foul. Caleb Fix tried to stop, but couldn't control the body as he runs over a Beaver defender. And the charge, the first foul on Graham in the second quarter. Caleb Fix's first of the evening. They'll wipe up the carnage on the floor. As we have a little break in the action, we'll call them all second quarter for your Honda, Nissan, Subaru, Kia, Ford, or Lincoln needs. Look no further than the Bill Auto Mall, 460 in between Bluefield and Princeton. I think they even have some of those bows if you want to make those Christmas gift purchases. BillCoautomall.com. Wouldn't it be great if they put a bow on like a 94 Pontiac, gifted for Christmas? I'd like that. 18-11 our score in the meantime. Bluefield with the advantage as they work up the loose water on the court, and now they kind of utilize it as a short timeout. I think they're going to get a mop out here as there's still some moisture on the floor. Bluefield utilizing the time to kind of huddle up the team. Now Graham will do the same. Mike Collins, principal, will bring a mop out, and they'll take care of that here momentarily. Next broadcast will be after the new year on WHIS radios. We'll be in Beckley. As that game January 2nd against Shady Spring that was initially on the schedule has been moved to further back in the season. We'll have a Friday and Saturday look right after the new year. Friday night in Beckley on January 5th, the Beavers will take on Huntington at Raleigh County Armory. And then that Saturday, the Little Tony Webster Day, will be capped off by a Beaver matchup with Woodrow Wilson. Cheerleaders utilizing the break as well to get some flips in. Packed house here tonight at Bluefield High School. The 1-0 G-men and the 2-0 Beavers battling out with 5:17 left here in the first half. It's a 7-point Graham advantage. We got a great crew, of course, here on Video Productions. As always, if you're in tune with that, Levi Barnhart, your producer, Nick Eskins on a camera, Butch Bounce, pretty much in control of all of it. Josh Watkins with us as well. He's pulling double duty tonight, helping us out on video productions and working on the Willie station for Graham Radio tonight. A little more moisture than they anticipated there. Graham waiting patiently on the floor for the G-men at the moment is Blake Graham, Cole Sexton, Daniel Jennings, Marquell Ray, and the fifth Beetle is Jamel Floyd, kind of hanging out in the corner. Bluefield huddled up down in front of us right here in front of the scores table. Fields, Samolsky, Hairston, Smith, and Keene on the floor for the Beavers. So they're taking care of that as we speak down below. Elongated break here. We'll keep it here. We don't really know how long it'll take, but they're hopefully it will be done pretty soon. So packed house, as we've mentioned a few times, they're waiting patiently as long as we are. Seems like we're going to be good to go here momentarily. Now a new towel has been brought out. The rematch of this one at Grand Middle will take place January 10th at Graham Middle School. So we're looking forward to that one. A lot of basketball between now and then. So we're kind of in a moisture spot delay here on the floor at Bluefield High School. They're taking care of it as best they can. They've worked 3 towels now and a mop in the mix, and they're bringing some more towels out. And now they've got some moisture across the way. As not 100% sure. I guess the floor, just with all the humidity in here, is full house. It is just working this floor to death. So the humidity kind of creating some moisture on the floor. We've got a couple of different crews. Coach Simon Sr. down to the left corner. Coach Simon Jr. heading down to the far corner in the right with not only our officials, but they've got hand towels, they've got paper towels in the mix. So a little bit of a situation here. Hopefully we'll be taken care of soon here. So we're kind of in this break in the first half, 5:17 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 7-point Beaver advantage. It looks like one spot is taken care of. And we're hopeful that all the situations are taken care of here. Looks like we're about to rejoin action here. And the Beavers will work at full length of the court from left to right on your radio dial if you're tuning in on with us on WHIS and the My Radio To Go app, of course. So Jace will trigger it in amongst the Bluefield cheerleaders. The baseline to our left, working full length of the court. Graham will dial up a full court pressure here out of this abbreviated timeout. Inbound goes to Keene. And now Fields will work it from the backcourt up ahead, finds RJ. Hairston stops the white ring, hesitates, gets a man in the air, pulls up. The 2 won't go, but he's fouled in the act of shooting. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. First foul of the evening on Daniel Jennings. Second foul of the G-men. Jennings, just a sophomore. Expect to see him in the backfield next year for the G-men. Saw a little bit of him in the backfield during the Beaver Graham game after an injury as RJ hits the front end. RJ drops in both. 8 early for RJ, 2011. Not a bad year. That's the score as well with 5 to go first half. Bluefield up 9. Left side feed. Sexton gives back to Ray. Ray drops off in the corner to Graham. Graham deals with 2 defenders. Feeds back to Ray. Ray attacks the drive line. Kicks back out. 3-ball Floyd. Left wing. Back iron. No. Hairston had the rebound ripped out from behind him by Jennings. No foul call to Graham. Keeps the defense, and now a walk by Sexton turns it over. That's what the kids call the ball don't lie. It's probably what should have been a foul. Ends up in a turnover nevertheless. Cameron Gore, after a quick breather, back in the mix as Samoski will check out. Jay Smith will work it from the near side into the mix. And Fields will deal with Ray in the backcourt. 4:40 clock now ticking away. First half with the Beavers up 9. Fields, timeout is now. A Gatorade bottle makes its way on the floor. The Vegas odds of a Gatorade bottle rolling on the floor were very low. So if you bid on that one, you're a winner tonight. So the blue Gatorade bottle has been corralled. And now Fields will rework it back into the front court. 4.5 to go now, first half. Ray picks up Fields in the half court. Top of the key, Gore. Top of the key, 3, rattles out. Rebound tipped out. Fields in the corner, picks it up through a double team. Works it back out to Key. Now Key for 3. That one rattles out. Gore on the rebound. Put back, stuffed by Jennings. And the G-men push up ahead. Long outlet up ahead in the corner to Floyd. Floyd walks with it before he kicks it out. Yet another turnover on the G-men. Bluefield's defense has definitely put Graham on notice here early tonight. 4:05, first half, 9-point Beaver advantage. Jay Smith in the front court, stops, top of the key, 3. Front rim heads out to the right corner, and the rebound chased down by Blake Graham. He'll race into the front court, now gears down through the paint, hangs, floats, no, left it short. Rebound, put back, won't go either. But a foul will send him to the line. He's scratching his head. He got hammered. A foul called upon by Cameron Gore. His second, Bluefield's first of the second period. Timeout, Bluefield. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:48, second quarter. Bluefield up 9. Free throws coming up after this here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
If you're in the market for a new ride and looking for the best value, come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. Mitsubishi Motors has the most exciting and affordable lineup of vehicles in America, and they're all backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. And come by and check out the hottest crossover in America, the all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. They are awesome. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. Mitsubishi Motors, drive your ambition.
.348 left here in the first half. It's a 9-point Bluefield advantage, 20-11 our score. Anybody who is anybody in Bluefield is here tonight. Former heroes from both teams in the house. Kyle Hammond across the way, a former Graham legend. Coach Tony Palmer watching his son, Graham football coach, sitting up behind us as well. If you're not here tonight, I don't know what you're doing in Bluefield. But we're glad to be a part of your Friday if you're listening in. To the line for 2 goes Blake Graham out of the timeout. He'll rattle home the first. Before the timeout, Graham was fouled by Cameron Gore, his second. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the final 3 and change of this opening half. Second free throw in route, a little strong. Rebound, put back. Won't go for Floyd, but he is fouled, and he will head to the line for 2 free ones. R.J. Hairston picks up his second foul. So now R.J. and Cameron with 2 fouls apiece here in half 1. Couple of G-men head to the scores table. They'll check in between Jamel Floyd's 2 free throws. Jamel gets the first. DeCibio and Isabel back in for Jennings and Graham. So the free throw shooting Floyd stays, so does Ray, and so does Campbell Fix. Campbell Fix, the freshman guard. Floyd, a couple of deep breaths. Second right-hand free throw also through. Floyd's first 2 of the night. 20-14 football score here in the first half. Bluefield up 6 with 3:40 until halftime. Fields racing up ahead, off to Gore. Gore, the right-hand dribble. Dribbles in, drops right corner. Fields attacks from there. Scoop off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Ray. Ray works through the backcourt traffic. Drives all the way, kicks it late. A whistle, another offensive foul. This time, Ray runs over Keene. And that will be Markel Ray's second. There have been 12 fouls total called, and I think 10 of them have been charges. So Ray now with 2. And Bluefield works it from the backcourt with 3:20 remaining opening half. Ray out with his second foul. Washington picks up a loose dribble. Graham wanted to walk, drops in, RJ to the glass, finger roll, up and good. RJ with an early 10, 22-11, 3:05. First half here in Bluefield. Fix now runs the point with Ray, sitting with 2 fouls. Ball knocked away. Here comes Fields. Fields, coast to coast. Scoop shot, no, but he's headed to the line for a pair. Todd Baker out on the floor, wants to know where the foul was called. The official telling Todd to sit down. And that will be Fix's second. Todd Baker is usually animated from the bench. And both his point guards are in foul trouble now with 2 apiece, with Ray sitting and Fix now with 2 as Sincere Fields heads to the line. First one en route and good. And now Fix will get a breather. Back in comes Blake Graham. It looks like Blake Graham may run the point for the G-men for the final 2:52 of the first half. Gore, the lefty, heaves and hits both. His first 2 of the night. 24-14, 10-point Bluefield Beaver advantage with 2:45 left opening half. And now Fields is going to get hit with a hand check foul out on the perimeter. That will be Sincere's second. So Fields, Gore, and Hairston all with 2 fouls here in the first half for Bluefield. Fix and Ray for the G-men with 2 fouls apiece. Near sideline, inbound coming from Floyd. Everyone manned up, running out of time. Floyd throws in the backcourt. DeCibio has it stolen. Washington with a steal, 1 dribble. He works through 2 defenders, swings it, corner 3, left side, good. Cameron Gore, corner 3, his 3rd of the night. And quick up ahead goes Graham, down 13, in the lane, scoop, not this time by Floyd, but the putback is good. Put back up and in. I believe by Floyd, his first field goal of the evening, 27-16, 2:15, second quarter. Fields drives, floats, left-hander no, rebound inside by Isabel. 2:08, clock rolling. Graham down 11, looking to close the gap before halftime. Graham weaves through traffic, kicks in the corner. Floyd back to Graham. Graham underneath, he'll head to line as he's fouled from the right block. If that's on Hairston, that's his 3rd. And that will be on RJ, it's his 3rd. Buster Large and crew look to send Glenn Keene to replace him. So Blake Graham to the line for 2. He's 1 of 2 from there tonight. So Graham, a couple of dribbles to the right hand, now fires it and hits. 1 more coming for Graham. Hairston out, Glenn Keene in. So Bluefield now giving up a little size with Hairston now the first on either team with 3 fouls. Under 2, first half. Graham second, rattles home. 9 for Graham. The difference is 9, Bluefield with the advantage. Washington, guarded closely by Palmer. Off a ball screen. Washington attacks, scoops, holds it. Got too far underneath, the loose basketball off the underside of the rim. Picked up by Isabel, up ahead. Drop off by Graham, runner won't go. Again, Isabel turns, leaves that one short. A 3rd opportunity for Graham. Puts it up and in. Graham goes to work, gets the bucket, and the G-men are back within 7 with under 90 to go, first half. Beavers race it quickly in the half court. Jay Smith calms the pressure and the pace. Deep out on the perimeter. Now Fagor ball screen. Swings it back to Cameron. Cameron, head nod. Jace fakes right, comes left, pulls up, 10-footer, got it. Jay Smith's first bucket of the night. 29-20, 63 seconds until halftime here at Bluefield High School with the Beavers leading. Inbounds, inside to go to Isabel. His shot from about 10 feet out, wild off the backboard. And Gord pulls up off the rebound. Deep three en route, no, won't go. Loose basketball out of bounds, almost into the hallway. And they say it will be Bluefield basketball. Washington out. Back in comes Samosky for the Beavers. Inbounds, Fields. Fields walks with it on the drive. So a quick turnover on the inbounds. G-men will counter here as Cole Sexton back in the mix, giving Gage Palmer a breather. Or is he giving? Yes, he is. There's a couple of guys there in front of the Graham bench, but Palmer out. Graham enters it in and gets the inbounds back. Final 40 seconds, first half. They go inside to Isabel. Isabel on the block, slips, falls, and travels. And now another quick sub by the G-men as Palmer will re-enter for Sexton. 35.3 first half clock. Bluefield up 9. We'll see if Bluefield, who is really not one of those offenses who likes to waste time, we'll see if they hold for the last shot in the final 30 of the half. Smith calls off Gore, attacks, pulls up, 15-footer, rolls out, hit everything but the bottom of the net. Isabel there for the easy rebound. Now final 18 of the half. Graham could hold for the last shot if they choose. Or, better yet, if Bluefield allows. Entry pass into Isabel, knocked away by Fields. Scooped ahead by Smith. He finds Gore. Gore floats, sends it, won't go, a little strong. Rebound tipped in the hands of DeCibio. And time will run out as the ball trickles towards the Graham sideline. And that will be the end of half number 1. A very exciting, defensive-minded first half. But Bluefield will take a 29-20 advantage into the locker room. We'll take a breath. We'll take a break. The Ramey Auto Group halftime show coming up here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
At Cole Chevy, we're here when you need us with a winning combination of selection, value, and customer service. Our iCar Gold Class certified body shop is a direct repair facility with the knowledge to repair your vehicle and its safety features. When it's time for service, our GM certified factory trained technicians have the ability and expertise to effectively service a wide range of makes and models. Cole Chevy is your local Chevy GMC truck dealer with a professional sales staff to help you find your perfect vehicle. Cole Chevy, just better.
Hey John, how you doing today?
Good, Centron. I got a long list for you today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh boy, but I think we can do this. Let's go.
Did you find everything okay?
I did.
Looks like you got everything but the kitchen sink.
Do y'all carry kitchen sinks?
We sure do.
Citizens Building Supply. We have it all, even the kitchen sink.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals, endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
29-20 our score here at halftime here at Bluefield High School. We welcome you not only into the Ramey Auto Group halftime show on WHIS, but Video Productions if you tuned in there. Ramey Auto Group, 8 locations in southern West Virginia and Virginia. Ramey has your next new or pre-loved ride right around the corner. All the well-known brands, Ramey can finance even the worst of credit. Trust me on that. Open 24 hours a day, RameyCars.com. It's a 9-point Bluefield advantage here in the opening half of basketball. Bluefield led at the end of one, 13-7, and then outscored the G-men by 3, 16-13 in the second quarter. First half stats. First for Graham. Leading scorer for the G-men so far tonight, Blake Graham, 9 points, all of them coming in the second quarter. Had 3 two-pointers and 3 free throws in the second quarter for 9. Jamel Floyd, all 4 of his points came in the second quarter as well. Campbell Fix, 3 points coming in the first quarter. Mark Helray and Bruno Isabel, both with 2 apiece. Both of their 2 points coming in the first quarter. So 7 in the first quarter, 13 in the second for the G-men for their 20 in the first half. No one really in foul trouble now for the G-men as we head to halftime. Ray and Fix with 2 apiece. No one with 3 for Graham. That is not the story for the Beavers. We'll talk about that in a moment. But their leading scorer at the half is Cameron Gore. 15 on the night. He had 7 in the first and then 8 more in the second. He got held in check the other night as well. I mean, he's kind of clamped down on him and held him under his season average at 7. But with 15, he's pacing the Beavers through the first half. Also in double digits is R.J. Harrison with 10. He had 6 in the first quarter and 4 more in the second quarter. And then Sincere Fields and Jay Smith each with 2 apiece to round out the 29 for the Beavers. So 13 in the first, 16 in the second for Bluefield to make up the 29. Fields and Gore each with 2 fouls apiece. So they got in a little bit of trouble there in the second quarter, but Buster got him out and kept him out of any further trouble. But before he could do so with RJ picked up his 3rd. So he'll head into the third quarter with 3 fouls. We'll keep an eye on that early in second half. 29-20 packed house here at Bluefield High School. Graham back in action this Saturday after Christmas as they'll make up their canceled game on Tuesday against Pikeview on the 30th. That'll be an afternoon affair, so G-Men fans keep an eye on that. And there'll be December 30th at Graham Middle hosting Pikeview in that makeup game. No update yet on the makeup day for the missed game Tuesday against Oak Hill for Bluefield. We'll keep an eye on that as well. We assume January 2nd will be Bluefield's next game. That game against Shady Springs has been changed to a later date. So the next game for Bluefield after tonight will be at the New River Classic at the Raleigh County Convention Center. The nightcap Friday after New Year's, January 5th, as the Beavers and the Huntington will face off that night. Scheduled tip for 8 o'clock. We'll be on there shortly before that, live from Beckley. And then the next night, the Little Tony Webster Day, hopefully at the Armory, as we're being told from a few people. We'll keep an eye on that as well. That day, Graham will be in action that day. I'm not sure who they're playing that day, but Bluefield will be taking on Woodrow Wilson that evening. We'll keep you up to date on all things Beaver when we get updated. So our next broadcast will be January 5th, not January 2nd. But at the half here at Bluefield High School, the Beavers lead the G-men 29-20. We're going to take a 3-minute break on both Video Productions and the radio. We'll be back the third quarter coming up after this here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
For drivers on the road, Bill Cole Auto Mall wants to ensure everyone understands what we offer.
Hey, y'all. What's up, fam? Bill Cole Auto Mall's the place to buy your next new or used vehicle.
You want to cop the sickest whip, you gotta peep Bill Cole.
We have the best selection, flexible financing, and top dollar for your trade-in.
We got a dope selection, fire payment options, and we're giving top dollar for your old whip.
Before you buy, give us a try.
Don't sleep on us. Come vibe with us before you make a move.
At Bill Cole, we speak your language.
My husband had lost his job and we had lost our home. We lost everything. That was the reason I decided I was going to go back, because I'm going to go after a degree that I will always have a job. There's such a mixture here. It's not just 20-somethings. It's not just people straight out of high school. There's a lot of support here. Your instructors are readily available. The classrooms are smaller. There's just so much here that's offered that you're not going to have access to in larger colleges.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
With younger drivers on the road, Bill Cole Auto Mall wants to ensure everyone understands what we offer.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, fam?
Bill Cole Auto Mall's the place to buy your next new or used vehicle.
If you want to cop the sickest whip, you gotta peep Bill Cole.
We have the best selection of flexible financing and top dollar for your trade-in.
We got a dope selection, fire payment options, and we're giving top dollar for your old whip.
Before you buy, give us a try.
Don't sleep on us. Come vibe with us before you make a move.
At Bill Cole, we speak your language.
Nine-point advantage for the Bluefield Beavers as we get ready for the second half. Bluefield shooting to our left on video productions, attacking from right to left on your radio dial, but it will be Graham basketball first, shooting to our right. G-men send out Fix, Ray, Blake Graham, Daniel Jennings, and Cole Sexton to start the second half for the G-men. The Beavers counter with E.J. Washington, Sincere Fields, Cameron Goro, Jay Harrison, and Glenn King. The second half so far in the first two games has been when Bluefield has opened things up. We'll see how they perform here against crosstown rival with a 9-point advantage. Apologies to Kyle Hammond. He's a Bluefield Beaver guy, not a Graham guy. I'll buy Kyle lunch later for that one. Bluefield with the basketball first. In the half court, Fields right on the hip pocket of Ray. Left side, he works to Graham. Blake, yet to dribble. Now up to the top of the key, working with Gore. Right side, back to Ray. First 22 seconds, third quarter. Attacking now, Fix into the paint. Lost it, finds it inside Jennings. Jennings to his feet, swings it back up top. Graham floats, right block. Off the glass, gets the roll. Blake Graham, 11 for him. First bucket of the third quarter. Has Graham back within 7 with 7:18 here in the third. First possession, pull up, 15-footer, rattles halfway down and out. Glenn King couldn't get that one to go. Rebound out of bounds. Will stay with Graham as Fields touched it last, trying to get the steal. That will allow the Beavers to man up in the backcourt. Backcourt pressure, trying to trap and get a steal as Graham deals with the pressure. Up near midcourt, Sexton drops off. Graham, head full of steam, drops inside. Jennings has it knocked out of his hands from behind by Washington. And Graham will in from underneath. Graham from underneath in amongst the Graham cheerleaders. Drops it off right block, off the glass. Cole Sexton, his first bucket of the night. Cuts it to 5, 29-24. 4-0 run for the G-men out of the locker room. Gore, top of the key. Left elbow, Field swings it. RJ attacks. Shovels it back to Sincere. 3, left wing. In route, but a little strong. And the rebound right in the hands of Campbell Fix and the G-men. Blake Graham pushes up ahead. Now Jennings left side. Fix looking inside. That's covered up. Gives off to Markel Ray. Gore right on his pocket. Ray pushes off. Drive, scoops. No. Jennings tries to rip the rebound away. We're going the other way on a foul. Daniel Jennings gets the foul. That will be his second. First of the third for the G-men. Jennings, 6'2", sophomore forward. A strong sophomore. And sometimes he'll play basketball like he plays football. As they'll wipe away some moisture again off the floor from underneath the Graham hoop before Bluefield will re-enter the basketball. 29-24. Bluefield held scoreless through the first minute and 48 seconds of the third quarter. Gore races it up ahead off some Graham pressure. Turns, fades, 15-footer no. Rebound tipped in the hands of R.J. Hairston. And that's easy money for R.J. as he puts it off the glass at home. Hairston with 12, first bucket of the third. 31-24, Bluefield's lead back to 7. Break of the pressure here as the G-men up ahead. Sexton in the corner, he's trapped, needs someone to help him. Swinging near side, Ray pulls the trigger, 3-ball and around, he hits. Markel Ray's first 3 of the night. 31-27, 5:38 as Gore breaks it up ahead. Drop off to Fields as the Beavers slow the attack. 2-3 zone. Extended momentarily by Graham. Now they man it up. Left side, Fields. Elbow, RJ, 12-footer, hits. 4 in a row for Hairston. He has 14, and the lead is back to 6 for the Beavers with 5:15 to go. Driving all the way, Blake Graham to the rack. 2 strong bodies collide. Glenn King scoops himself up off the floor, finds the basketball, tries to give it to RJ, but it's knocked out by Jennings. And the Beavers will work it full length of the court. Jay Smith, 6th man for the Beavers, enters early here in the third with 5:07. He'll replace King. Hairston, Smith, Fields, EJ brings it up off the Gore inbounds. EJ drives, kicks. RJ jab step, now pulls it, hits it. RJ Hairston heating up. 7 in a row out of the locker room, and the lead is back to 9. 36-29. RJ Hairston's first 3 of the night. Graham trying to answer. Blake Graham drives, floats. Cameron Gore gets a piece of the basketball, but also the arm, and that will be Cameron's third. So Gore, actually no. They give that to Fields. So Gore got a clean block, but Fields got the arm, and that will be Sincere's third. Nevertheless, Blake Graham to the line. He's 3 of 4 from there so far tonight. Make it 4 or 5 as he hits the first. 4:45, third quarter. Buster Large and the Beaver coaching staff will keep Fields in to trust him to play with 3 fouls. Graham, second right-hand free throw, through. 36-29, 4:45 to go. Third quarter, 3 in the corner for Blake Graham. Fields skips it, left wing. Drop off, baseline to Gore. Into the paint, RJ swings it back out. Fields for 3 in front of the student section. No, tipped in, too strong by RJ. This time it's cleared by Blake Graham. Blake works through traffic, up ahead, switches gears, off the glass, good take by Blake Graham. Blake Graham starting to heat up for the G-men. 36-31, 4:15 in the third. The Beavers cling to a 5-point advantage. Fields in a half court, deals with 2 defenders way out on the perimeter. Sends Gore to the free throw line. Now Gore attacks off an RJ pass. He's hammered on the way up, and he'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. That will be Campbell Fix's third of the night. He is the first G-man to enter the 3-foul club. Cameron Gore, first free throw en route and good. First trip to the line tonight for Cameron. It's the first. Gore, 6'1" senior guard. Second one a little flat, but misses. And the rebound pulled out by the G-men. Halfway through the third, it's a 6-point Beaver advantage. 3-ball left side. Sexton's shot was blocked. Outlet up ahead. Fields, he hangs, no. Washington, rebound, put back, no either. He gets it pulled down, but he's in amongst the trees. Exits it out to Gore. Gore drives, floats, drops off. RJ, yes. RJ Hairston has 9 in the quarter. 19 overall in the lead, back to 8 with 3:30 left in the third. Bluefield up 39-31. A double dribble called on Blake Graham and a turnover. We'll give it back to the Beavers. EJ gets a break as now Brett Samoski back in the mix. Samoski, Smith, Fields, Gore, and Harris to the 5 for the Beavers. And now Graham will replace Blake Graham with Gage Palmer. So Palmer, Sexton, Fix, Jennings, and Ray, the 5 on the floor for the G-men. Fields off a ball screen, trying to get it back to RJ. Swings it left side to Jace. Jace pulls up, 10-footer off the back of the iron. Jennings muscles inside, pulls down the rebound for the G-men. Ray races up ahead, far sideline. From the middle of the court all the way to the rack, had his pocket picked on the way up. And the G-men will enter it in from underneath. 3:04, third quarter, 8-point Beaver advantage. Ray from in amongst the Graham cheerleaders, kicks it far corner. Working the baseline, heaving it up, too strong. Nope, it falls for Fix. That one falls for Campbell Fix. 5 for him, strong take there. Beavers lead is 6, 39-33 with under 3 to go. Samoski goes to work, spins, drives, scoop, no. Jennings, another strong defensive board. Graham with numbers as Samoski slow to get up in the backcourt. Driving again, Sexton kicks. Up top they go to Ray. Ray heaves, 3, got no. That one hits out. Jennings inside, put back, yes. Daniel Jennings with the offensive board and a putback. And the Beavers lead down to 4 with 2:20 to go. Backdoor, Samoski swings in the corner. RJ, 3, right side, yes. RJ Hairston in front of the Bluefield Beavers student section makes it a 7-point Bluefield lead with 2:08. Clock running, third quarter. Off a double high ball screen, Fix drive, scoops, got it. Campbell Fix, 4 in a row. 5-point ball game with under 2 to go in the third. We've got a fun one here inside the hot box known as Bluefield High School. Fields checks the near bench, almost has his pocket picked by Ray. Now spins, attacks, bodies collide, offensive foul. That is Sincere Fields' 4th. So Sincere Fields is out with 1:43 in the third. EJ Washington back in the mix. G-men will counter. Channing DeCibio back in the mix as he will replace Cole Sexton. And now Glenn Keene heads to the scores table. He will check in for Samoski. A little chess here between both coaching staffs. 1:43, third quarter. Beavers cling to a 5-point advantage. As Graham, for all intents and purposes, has controlled the third, other than a few buckets by RJ Hairston. Ray into the half court. Left side, Palmer. Palmer dribbles back top of the key, hands off there. Fix attacks, now dribbles back out. Bounce pass, Jennings, he'll drive. That runner won't go off the glass. Jay Smith with the rebound. He'll push up ahead, drives, floats, no. The bunny from the right block won't fall, and Jennings with another defensive board for the G-men. 1:10, clock rolling in the third. G-men can cut it to a one-possession game here. Ray wants a ball screen. No one comes out to put it up for him. Ray between the legs, then hands off there, right wing to Palmer. Palmer attacks, feeds block, Jennings. Jennings kick, Ray, right corner three, yes! Markel Ray, second three of the quarter. It's a 2-point ball game with 45 seconds to go in the third. 42-40, Bluefield clinging to the lead. Late in the third. Gore in the corner, three, Keene, no, back iron. Rebound right in the hand of Ray. Ray's gonna take it all the way. Ray to the rack for the tie, no. Inside, put back, no, that one's blocked by Smith, but Palmer's heading the line for two. Palmer fouled on the way up. And the foul called on Smith, his first. Team's third of the period. Gage Palmer, the freshman, hits the first. Floyd and Isabel back in for the G-men. Samolsky back in the mix for Gore. Keep him out of any further foul trouble for the final 26 and a 3. Palmer hits both, 42 apiece. Final 25 of the third. Washington slows the pace out on the perimeter. Bluefield trying to take the last bucket and the lead into the fourth. Washington now sets the offense in motion, right side. RJ, game clock down to 9, 8. RJ attacks, drives baseline, fades off the glass with the left hand. 44-42, and that is the end of the third. R.J. Hairston takes over the third, and the Beavers take a 2-point advantage into the fourth. 44-42 on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
John, how you doing today?
Good, Centron. I got a long list for you today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh boy, but I think we can do this. Let's go.
Did you find everything okay?
I did.
Looks like you got everything but the kitchen sink.
Do y'all carry kitchen sinks?
We sure do.
Citizens Building Supply. We have it all, even the kitchen sink.
At Cole Chevy, we're here when you need us with a winning combination of selection, value, and customer service. Our iCard Gold Class certified body shop is a direct repair facility with the knowledge to repair your vehicle and its safety features. When it's time for service, our GM certified factory trained technicians have the ability and expertise to effectively service a wide range of makes and models. Cole Chevy is your local Chevy GMC truck dealer with a professional sales staff to help you find your perfect vehicle. Cole Chevy, just better.
The hometown shell third quarter was a dandy. The Graham G-men outscored the Bluefield Beavers 22-15. HometownShell.com. Treat your ride and yourself right at Hometown Shell. 44-42, Bluefield clinging to a 2-point advantage as we start the fourth. Bluefield shooting in our left, we'll have first possession. Washington, Gore, Hairston, Keene, and Smith on the floor for the Beavers. Inside to go to RJ. RJ swings it, and it's tipped out of bounds by the G-men. Bluefield will enter it in from underneath. Graham counters with Floyd, Palmer, Fix, Isabel, and DeCibio. Hairston with 24. 14 of those came in the third. Gore, top of the key. Off a ball screen. RJ rolls back, top of the key. Ball loose on the floor. Gore just slaps at RJ, who kicks in the corner. EJ, left side three, way off the mark. Right into the hands of Fix on the air ball. 7.5 to go in regulation. Graham down 2 with the basketball as Fix pulls up, kicks in the corner. 3 ball for the lead. Palmer way off the mark that time, but right into the hands of Floyd. Floyd kicks in the corner. This 3-in route by DeCibio, no. Rebound loose into the crowd, far corner. It will stay with the G-men. Mass substitutions here for the G-men as back in comes Ray, Jennings, also Blake Graham back in, and Cole Sexton Only Graham player that stayed that was on the floor was Fix. So Ray from the far corner will throw it in. Ball tipped. 2 Graham players come up with it, and they both walk with it. Inbounds was tipped by a Bluefield Beaver, and it ends up in the hands of Sexton and Jennings, and they both walk with it as they try to figure out who was going to take possession. Tough job there by the G-men, but great D by the Beavers. Gore hands off to EJ, head full of steam, races up ahead. Now slows the pace just a touch. In the corner, RJ reverse quickly back to EJ. 7-minute mark, fourth quarter. Bluefield with a 2-point lead. King left the top key, bounce pass, left block. RJ, baby hook, no, won't fall. Rebound ripped out. Here comes Blake Graham as he pushes up ahead for the G-men. Graham, left side to Fix, yet the dribble. Fakes right, comes left. Behind the back dribble, attacks through the lane, scoop, blocked by RJ, scoops up the loose ball. Gore with the spin move, races up ahead. Gore drops off inside, tried to anyway, to EJ, but Graham hustles up ahead, slaps it away, and allows Graham's defense to reset. 6:36 here in regulation. I feel overtime coming in this one. Timeout Graham. They want to talk about it. It's a 30-second. We'll keep it here. As Bluefield leading by 2, 44-42. Fourth quarter here on WHIS, always brought to you by Cole Heritage Customs. Spruce up your ride at Cole Heritage Customs in Bluewell. Tires, wheels, all the accessories. ColeHeritageCustoms.com. And of course, all timeouts brought to you by Pepsi. You need a timeout, grab a Pepsi and take a break. Pepsi and the Bluefield Beavers, a delicious partnership. So the 30-second timeout by Todd Baker and the G-men has them setting up their defense with Ray, Jennings, Sexton, Blake Graham, and Campbell Fix. Washington to trigger it in from underneath has RJ with a bounce pass knocked away and stolen by Sexton. Up ahead to Graham. Blake to the rack. Scoops? No. Rebound loose on the baseline. Ray steps out of bounds. Todd Baker beside himself. Thought that was a bad call. He thought his point guard got fouled. And now the officials are going to talk about it. Officials are going to talk about it. They may change their mind. Nope. They want, I think Jay Smith has some blood on him. So Jay Smith may have to come out to get the blood taken out of his jersey. Not sure whose blood it is, but they'll head quickly to the locker room and try to wash that out quickly. So Sincere Fields back into the mix. Bluefield will enter in right in front of the Graham bench down to our right. Here from our First Community Bank broadcast booth position, about 4 rows back here from the court at Bluefield High School. EJ brings it across the timeline. 6:20 to go, fourth quarter. Bluefield clinging to that 2-point advantage. Right side Fields. Right elbow Gore, 15-footer, rolls out. Ray inside, pulls down the defensive board for the G-men. Ray says, let's slow down a touch. Backdoor feed. High pass, Sexton brings it down through 2 defenders, puts it off the glass and home. Very calm play there by Sexton the junior. And it's 44 apiece with under 6 to go. Sincere drops off, Key floats, no, but he's headed to the line. Sincere tried to draw in the defense. Keene is fouled on the way up. Daniel Jennings is third for the G-men. First foul of the fourth for either team. And Glenn Keene to the line for 2 big ones. Keene. First one rattles in. Keene 30% from the line on the year. Keene gets both, 46-44. Keene's first 2 of the night. EJ deals with Mark Hale as they come across the timeline, both wearing a 0. Right side to Blake Graham. Top of the key, Jennings. Left side, Ray. Ray kicks in the corner. 3 for the lead. Rattled home. Campbell Fix gives Graham their first lead tonight. 47-46. Campbell Fix with 10. 47-46. RJ to Keene. Keene drives. Left-hand dribble. Bounces out. EJ attacks the left baseline. Picks up an extra defender. Up top. Gore for the lead for three. Got it. Cameron Gore with 19. 49-47. A foul at midcourt. Ray hammered on the steal attempt. And that will be EJ Washington's first. First foul on the Beavers here in the fourth. 5-minute mark. Bluefield 49. Graham 47. Cole Sexton near sideline will enter it in. Ray deals with Washington as he comes across the timeline. Drop inside. Sexton runner. No. Swatted away by RJ. Gore has his pocket picked by Fix. Fix to the rack. Floats. No. Jennings. One bounce on the rebound, and he's fouled. Jennings was trying to go back up. He's fouled on the floor. And Graham will enter it in from underneath. Foul called on Keene, his first. Bluefield second of the period. So Markel Ray will throw it in from underneath. Ray looking for someone, running out of time. Throws it up top to Jennings, top of the key. 4:40, clock now rolling off the inbounds. Right back to Ray on the wing. Ray barks out orders from there, points out traffic. Man-to-man defense by the Beavers. Through a ball screen, Washington works, and now a hand check foul on Washington as he pushed off on Ray. He now has two, and the Beavers have three in the period. RJ Hairston will check out for a moment. Gerard Wade, 6'3", senior forward, into the mix for the first time tonight. 4:28, clock now rolling on the inbound as Sexton swings it back to Ray. Ray, deep heave. No, but a foul on the floor. And that will be Washington's third of the quarter, third of the night. Buster Large, Tony Webster Sr., and Jody Fuller all up off the bench wondering, where was that foul? But EJ has picked up 3 fouls in the period, 4 fouls on Bluefield. So for the remaining 4:22, Graham will be in the bonus. That is something to keep an eye on in this tight one. Mark Hill gives off to Blake Graham, and into the front court come the G-men, down 2 with 4:15 to go. Ray gets bumped into. Ray drives, stripped on the way up, loose basketball, ends up in the hands of EJ, and then EJ falls and is called for a walk. It has not been EJ Washington's fourth quarter, as he's had a tough time here. The Beavers may have to bring him out to settle him a moment. Won't happen here as Mark Hill inbounds to Jennings on the wing. Closing in on the halfway mark, fourth quarter. It's a 2-point ball game. Ball knocked away. Loose. Jennings falls. A whistle. And Graham will utilize the timeout to keep the tie-up situation. It's getting heated here at Bluefield High School. There's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Another Pepsi timeout. Nope, it's a full. Graham only had a full. We'll take it with them. 4:02 fourth quarter. Bluefield clinging to a 49-47 advantage here on WHIS and Video Productions.
My husband had lost his job and we had lost our home. We lost everything. That was the reason I decided I was going to go back, because I'm going to go after a degree that I will always have a job. There's such a mixture here. It's not just 20-somethings. It's not just people straight out of high school. There's a lot of support here. Your instructors are readily available. The classrooms are smaller. There's just so much here that's offered that you're not going to have access to in larger colleges.
Come win the summer with the best deals in West Virginia at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. All of our new Mitsubishi vehicles are on sale, including the red hot Eclipse Cross. Take $25.45 off MSRP. Or check out one of the most affordable and fuel-efficient rides on the road, the all-new Mitsubishi Mirage, under $18,000. Or take advantage of the best deal of the year on the all-new 2023 Outlander, $27.23 below MSRP plus 0.9% financing available. Come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton.
So far, the second half has belonged to the G-men, as they have outscored Bluefield out of the locker room 27-20. But the Beavers hold a 2-point advantage. Graham basketball near side out of the timeout to save the possession arrow. They go into Ray. Ray, Blake Graham, Cole Sexton, Campbell Fix, Daniel Jennings on the floor in gray and cardinal red for the G-men. Fields works on Ray. Ray drops inside. Jennings drop step off the glass of good. We're tied at 49. Daniel Jennings with 4 in the second half. Fields, Wade, Gore, Keene, and Hairston back on the floor for the Beavers. Work on the left side of the floor in a half-court offense. Hairston hands off Gore. Gore thought about a three. Now steps back, pulls the trigger. Back iron a little strong. Rebound Jennings. And then Jennings walks with it before he can get out of the thorn bush. So Jennings travels with it. And a quick turnover out of the rebound. Back to the Beavers. 3:26 fourth quarter. 49 apiece. Gore into RJ up top. Sincere. Alley-oop. RJ. Yes, and one. Jennings picks up his 4th. Off the inbounds, RJ worked the baseline, and Sincere, his quarterback, found him for the alley-oop. And the and one coming for RJ. No. Rebound, tipped around. RJ gets it back, drops off. Gore, yes. Gore with 21, 53-49. 3:10 to go. Ball knocked away. Gore from the floor. Gives it back to Sincere. He's fouled in midcourt. What a turn of events, as it seemed like Graham had all the momentum and a big bucket. And an and one has Bluefield up 4, and a foul on Graham, his 2nd. G-men's 3rd. Jennings will come out. Gage Palmer back in for Graham. Near sideline, Gore will enter it in for the Beavers. 3:05 fourth quarter, Bluefield's lead. Ray steals the inbounds to the rack. Easy bucket for Ray. He has 10. 53-51 with under 3 to go. Wade deals with the backcourt pressure up ahead to Gore. Gore takes a body, drives, floats, stripped, ball loose, scooped up by the G-men. Outlet up ahead to Ray for the tie. No, blocked, put back, yes. Fix puts it back up and in. 53 apiece. Up ahead, RJ passes up onto 3, through the lane, drop off to Sincere. Sincere drives baseline. Inside drop off, RJ for the lead, no. Rebound pulled down, Blake Graham of the G-men. 2:25 to go. Graham picks up his dribble. Kane steals it. Ball tied up, no, a foul. Graham tried to tie up Keene, and they're going to pick up their 4th team foul of the period. And it will be called on Blake Graham, his 3rd. Todd Baker, the Graham G-men head coach down to our right, is livid. The Beavers will enter in from underneath, trying to regain the lead with 2:20 to go. Both teams with 4 fouls now in the period. So with the new rule, both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Inbound in the corner to RJ, up to Sincere. Free throw line, Gore attacks, left hand, high off the glass and good. Cameron Gore, 7 in the period, 23 overall. And Bluefield back up to 55-53 with 2:05 to go in the 4th. Ray crosses the timeline. Sincere meets him there. Right side, Sexton. Off to Graham. Blake waving traffic at the dribble. Needs some help. Now with the left hand. Up top of key, gives back to Markel Ray. Clock under 2 now. Ray loses his foot. He keeps his dribble though. Right in his grill is Wade. Gets away from him, does Ray. Ray pulls up. 12-footer. Got it. Markel Ray with 14. 55 apiece. 95 seconds to go. Keene stripped. Ball loose. Graham has it. Here come the G-men. Drop off the glass. No, a foul. Offensive foul on the G-men before the bucket. RJ slow to get up. He's still down. They scoop him up. Offensive foul called on Cole Sexton. His first, team's fifth, player control foul, so no free throws. Timeout, Bluefield. Full timeout. Let's keep it here. We're going to keep it here. 1:29 left in the fourth. Both teams are in the bonus. It is 55 apiece. The possession arrow belongs to the G-men. Both teams plotting and scheming in the huddle. Jody Fuller, Buster Large's offensive coordinator, down there drawing up something special as we speak. Todd Baker, hands on in the huddle down to our right. What is at stake? Obviously, bragging rights in Bluefield, first and foremost. Bluefield has won the last 13 in this meeting. Graham's last win over Bluefield came December 11th at Graham Middle School, 2015, a 55-42 win. Graham's last win in this building. Now, this building hasn't been used much in the recent future, but Graham's last win in this gym, February 2nd of 1982. 78-77 was that one, so a couple of barn burners in Graham's last wins, not only here, but over Bluefield, period. Bluefield will send Gore, Washington, Fields, Harrison, and Wade onto the floor. The G-men will counter with Blake Graham, Campbell Fix, Markel Ray, Jamel Floyd, and Gage Palmer. Rebound knocked away, or the inbounds knocked away and stolen by Graham. Bad turnover there, 1:20 to go, tied at 55. Blake Graham across the timeline. Gore gives him a little room to work, hairband and all. Now closes the gap. Driving is Graham, and Graham, the team, wants a timeout as that offensive set out of sorts. Graham, after this timeout, has one left. Bluefield should have two left. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30 on WHIS and Video Productions.
For drivers on the road, Bill Cole Auto Mall wants to ensure everyone understands what we offer.
Hey, y'all. What's up, fam? Bill Cole Auto Mall's the place to buy your next new or used vehicle.
If you want to cop the sickest whip, you gotta peep Bill Cole.
We have the best selection, flexible financing, and top dollar for your trade-in.
We got a dope selection, fire payment options, and we're giving top dollar for your old whip.
Before you buy, give us a try.
Don't sleep on us. Come vibe with us before you make a move.
At Bill Cole, we speak your language.
.55 apiece, 1:10 to go. Graham with the basketball in the half court, inbounds from Fix. Up top to Floyd. Floyd in trouble, drops up top Sexton. Sexton with one to go, gives off to Ray. Man-to-man defense by the Beavers. Ray now attacks into the lane. Slops, slips, throws it up and hits. I don't know how Marquell Ray hit that one, but he did. And Graham takes the lead into the final minute. 57-55. Fields and Washington. On the perimeter, Washington sets up the offense. Into Hairston. Hairston turns, drop step, headed to the line for a pair of free throws. And that will be Blake Graham's fourth. Blake Graham's fourth. He's the second G-man with four, as Jennings has four as well for the G-men. R.J. Hairston to the line for two big ones. Missed the first. Second free throw missed tonight for RJ. 36.5 left in regulation. Graham leading 57-55. RJ's second free throw rattles home. 56-55. Long outlet up ahead. Too far for Jennings. Jennings was open in the backcourt. but Graham will turn it over with 32.8 remaining. Gage Palmer back into the mix. Palmer, Ray, Fix, Graham, and Jennings on the floor for the G-men. Beavers have Gore, Hairston, Fields, Washington, and Wade. Wade, right wing. Beavers down 1. Gore into RJ. RJ gathers, bounces it in, swings in the corner. 3 for the lead. No, not this time. Sincere crashes the glass, gets the board. Hangs, no. Rebound loose on the floor. Carnage everywhere. Bluefield trying to get the timeout. If it's a jump ball, it's Graham ball. And there's a tussle inside trying to get that basketball. A couple of bodies in the mix. They'll back everyone off. We've got a player down. That is Blake Graham. Graham was the one going after the basketball for the G-men. And he is down. He is on the floor. Hopefully he is okay. A little bit of what you expected tonight. It's a 1-point ball game with 8.4 to go. Graham's upset. He's up. He's shaking up. If it's a jump ball, it's Bluefield or it's Graham basketball. They're going to call a jump ball. Bluefield was trying to get out there to call a timeout. Buster Large says we had possession. The official says otherwise. So the possession here belongs to the G-men with 8.4 on the clock. And Graham up 1. RJ's down on the floor now as he's not feeling good. He's cramped. And somebody's going to have to. Now Todd Baker wants to use his last timeout. So Todd Baker will call a timeout. This is exactly what we expected tonight. So the tie-up, it will be Graham basketball. Graham uses a timeout here, their last of the night. It probably will be a long timeout as they're still dealing with RJ on the floor. They want to get RJ back on this floor for this last possession. Graham is out of timeouts. Graham is done with timeouts. Bluefield, I believe, has 2. Yeah. How many timeouts they got left? So Bluefield has 3 left. Graham is out of timeouts. 1-point ball game. Graham up 1. They'll inbound this out of the jump ball situation. They'll have to work at full length of the court. I would suspect maybe a foul. Graham out of their timeout. It will be DeCibio, Blake Graham, Daniel Jennings. What a hard-fought game by both these teams. Ray in the mix for Graham along with Campbell Fix. Bluefield will counter with Gore, Hairston, Wade, Fields, and Washington. So where RJ was on the floor lane to get decramped, there's moisture laying there, so they'll have to take care of that. So they charged Bluefield an injury timeout there. So they charged him an injury timeout. So now Bluefield only has 2. So that could be interesting. They may give Graham a timeout back. I don't know if they've considered that yet. So we'll keep an eye on that situation. Graham has to work at full length of the court with 8.4 in the fourth quarter clock. Long inbounds up ahead to Ray. Ray has it tipped out of bounds. Gore is livid. He thought it was off of Ray. 0.5 of a second come off the clock. But now Graham will enter it in from underneath with 7.9 and a 1-point lead. From underneath, kicked basketball off the foot of Washington. The clock did not move. One more try from Ray underneath. Ray looking inside, running out of time. Until he finds Graham, and Graham's quickly fouled with 7 seconds. Graham will head to the line for 2 big ones here. As Cameron Gore's 3rd, team's 5th. 2 huge free throws here. It will still be a 1-possession game, whether it's 1 or 2 made. But it definitely makes it 3 to win it or a 3 to tie it. Graham. 5 for 6 from the line, misses the first. His 2nd missed free throw of the night. Back in the mix comes Palmer. He is in for defensive purposes. So Palmer, Jennings, Ray, Fix, and the free throw shooting, Blake Graham. Graham with 1 more. Blake, couple of bounces, right-hand shot en route. He hits. Blake Graham with 16. It's 58-56, full timeout Bluefield. 7 seconds to go in regulation on WHIS and Video Productions.
John, how you doing today?
Good, Centron. I got a long list for you today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh boy, but I think we can do this. Let's go.
Did you find everything okay?
I did.
Looks like you got everything but the kitchen sink.
Do y'all carry kitchen sinks?
We sure do.
Citizens Building Supply. We have it all, even the kitchen sink.
At Cole Chevy, we're here when you need us with a winning combination of selection, value, and customer service. Our iCar Gold Class certified body shop is a direct repair facility with the knowledge to repair your vehicle and its safety features. When it's time for service, our GM certified factory trained technicians have the ability and expertise to effectively service a wide range of makes and models. Cole Chevy is your local Chevy GMC truck dealer with a professional sales staff to help you find your perfect vehicle. Cole Chevy, just better.
Graham has none. Bluefield has to work at full length of the court. Keene, Samosky, Gore, Wade the inbounder, and R.J. Hairston on the floor. Graham counters with Graham, Fix, Jennings, Palmer, and Ray. Inbounds goes to Hairston. 6, 5, 4, kick for the win. Gore! No! Samosky's put back. No! Ball game over. Graham wins. Graham will win over Bluefield for the first time since 2015. 58-56. Bedlam at Bluefield High School. We'll take a breath. We'll take a break. Gore got a good look. Missed it altogether. Samosky's put back, no. And the buzzer sounded. And Graham holds on for a tough 58-56 victory. We'll take a breath. We'll take a break. The Rail Yard postgame show coming up after this on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
For drivers on the road, Bill Cole Auto Mall wants to ensure everyone understands what we offer.
Hey, y'all. What's up, fam? Bill Cole Auto Mall's the place to buy your next new or used vehicle.
If you want to cop the sickest whip, you gotta peep Bill Cole.
We have the best selection, flexible financing, and top dollar for your trade-in.
We got a dope selection, fire payment options, and we're giving top dollar for your old whip.
Before you buy, give us a try.
Don't sleep on us. Come vibe with us before you make a move.
At Bill Cole, we speak your language.
My husband had lost his job and we had lost our home. We lost everything. That was the reason I decided I was going to go back, because I'm going to go after a degree that I will always have a job. There's such a mixture here. It's not just 20-somethings. It's not just people straight out of high school. There's a lot of support here. Your instructors are readily available. The classrooms are smaller. There's just so much here that's offered that you're not going to have access to in larger colleges.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
Hey, Doug. Doug, how many did you have for Gore? Gore, 20. How many for RJ? 28? Okay, that's where I'm. Thank you. What a fun one tonight here at Bluefield High School. The Graham G-Men with a strong second half, outscoring Bluefield out of halftime 38-27, and hold on for the 2-point victory, 58-56. In this battle of the Bluefields that was worth the price of admission, although we didn't pay for it. Zach Hill along with you here on WHIS Radio. Dan the Man back in the studio. Brock as well here on Video Productions. We got a great crew. We got Levi Barnhart, Nick Eskins, Butch Mounts, Josh Watkins in the house. And we just witnessed a classic. It was tough to see either team lose tonight, but Bluefield falls in the second half, 58-56. We welcome you back inside a very steamy Bluefield High School. Inside the Rail Yard postgame show. If you're in the mood for great food or drink before or after the game, I had the chicken waffle nachos earlier, and I think I'm going to go have an adult pop after this one to get my nerves right. Head by the Rail Yard, Raleigh Street in Bluefield. Everything from appetizers, signature plates. They've got a full bar as well. You'll find your favorite at the Rail Yard. Stop in, order online, railyardwv.com. For Bluefield, 13 in the first, 16 in the second, 15 in the third, 12 in the fourth. They had a 9-point advantage at halftime, and it evaporated quickly as Graham with a big 22-15 third quarter. Graham 7 in the first, 13 in the second, 22 in the third, and 16 in the fourth to hold on for the 2-point victory. First for Bluefield tonight, scoring-wise, 27 on the night for R.J. Hairston. What a night he had, as he had 17 in the second half. And, man, he put forth a great effort, but they clamped down on him late. Cameron Gore, 23. Jay Smith, Glenn Keene, each with 2. Sincere Fields with 2. So Hairston and Gore got theirs, but Todd Baker kept everyone else in check, and that was the difference tonight. For the G-men, 3 in double digits. Blake Graham with 16. He had a tremendous second half for the G-men. So did Marquell Ray. Ray with 12 in the second half, 14 overall. Speaking of 12, Campbell Fix with 9 in the second half, 12 overall. 4 from Sexton, 4 from Jennings, and 2 apiece from Isabel and Palmer for the G-men. Our Bluefield State player of the game in a loss, unfortunately, R.J. Hairston, 27 points. I don't know how many rebounds he had, but I'm sure it was close to a double-double. R.J. Hairston, great night for him. In defeat for the Beavers, our Bluefield State player, Bluefield State University player of the game. Invest in your future with Bluefield State's alternative teaching certification or MBA program. Get started and get ready for January at BluefieldState.edu. What a fun one tonight. Someone had to lose, and unfortunately it was Bluefield. They'll head into the new year 2-1. And maybe this is a blessing in disguise, but schedule gets pretty tough after the new year. Maybe a chance for the Beavers to regroup heading into the 2 tough ones out of the new year. Friday the 5th against Huntington and Beckley, and then Saturday the 6th against Woodrow Wilson in the Tony Jr. Classic. Graham 2-0. And their first win over the Bluefield Beavers this decade. Their last win came in 2015. And the rematch we will be at on WHIS Radio January 10th over at Graham Middle. That'll be a dandy, but plenty of good basketball coming up between now and the end. Shout out to Dan and Brock at the studio on the radio side, and shout out to Levi Barnhart, Nick Eskins, Butch Mounts, and Josh Watkins here on the video production side. Wherever you are, however you are, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate, enjoy it. Hope you enjoy this as well as we did. We're going to take a break for the holidays, and we'll see you on video productions and WHS Radio after the new year. Good night from Bluefield High School. The Beavers fall 58-56 to crosstown rival Graham. We'll talk to you again soon here on WHIS and video productions.